So here's a quick tutorial of the Royal Q app, right? This is the home page right here. On the middle of the screen, you should see a little blue icon that says API, right? API bind. I'm going to click on that real quick. So it shows you that I'm bound to Binance and Huobi. So I got money in both these exchanges, and this one robot is working both those exchanges for me, right? So here's one of my accounts, and I'm just going to show you guys what this is about and how much I got in there and how this robot is working for me. So if I needed to invite a friend, right, I'm going to click on invite friend right underneath API, and the code is right there. If I click on copy recommended URL, it just copies it right there for me, and then I can paste it or just send it to a friend. If I wanted to check what my profits are for that day or for that month or for whatever, right, I'm going to click on revenue details. Right? So this shows you that today, $3 was made on this account and $9 and all that. Like all of it really just keeps adding up. Some days I make $112, as you can see on the 18th, $14 on other days. But all in all, in a period of about 2 months, $1,500 has been generated. Okay. Oh, one more thing. You can also click on profit analysis over here, and it breaks it down for you. And it lets you know how much you made on each account, like on Binance versus Huobi, which coins turned a profit for me the most. Like it really just breaks all of that down for those of you who want that analysis or analytical breakdown. Also, when you click on the number, like the actual dollar amount on the profit, like let's say on the 30th, so they run on Singapore time because the headquarters are over there, so it's 8 hours ahead. That's why it's already on the 30th for them, but it's just the 30th barely started for us, right? But let me just click on this $3.65. When you click on it, it now breaks down for you which coin made you how much, and it even shows you the timestamps. Okay, I want you guys to focus on the profits it's making me, and also the time stamps that are right underneath, right? So on the very first one, it says the cryptocurrency called ICP, or Internet Computer, made me 10 cents at 16.29 or 4.30. Yes, today, right? 4.29. And then at 4.19, Matic made me 8 cents. And then at 4.17, XTZ made me 6 cents. Shiba made me 12 cents at 6.16. That's a minute apart. Then at 3.40, AVAX made me 11 cents. Can you see how different coins are turning a little bit of profit for me? Because I'm just trading with a little bit of money on this account, okay? But you can see, just look at the time, just like 20 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart, sometimes seconds apart, where this robot keeps working for you. Okay, so that's the profit section. To the right of revenue details, where I saw the profit, look at revenue. I'm sorry, to the right of revenue details, look at reward details. That yellow icon right there, I'm going to click on that. Now, this is all the side money that it gets you. So I have $1,500 in profit on this account and $1,200 just on affiliate rewards. You see what I'm saying? Somebody signs up under you, you get $10. $30. Somebody signs up under them, you get $10. I didn't do nothing. I haven't even left my house today. But the money keeps growing and keeps generating, and all of this was just over 2 months. This part doesn't reflect nothing to do with your trading. It has nothing to do with your own money. This is just the affiliate portion. You mess around and you tell somebody, and then you mess around and you end up finding the person who's like me, who wants to tell everybody once I find something that works, I'm pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody's rent money right now. Look at that. Look at that. Just fooling around. $40, $30, $25, $40, $30. And this is just on one of my accounts. Like, y'all know I go hard. You know. I'm going to figure out the rules and then bend them to my advantage and put the work in. Okay, so that's that. All right, so I want you to focus on the bottom part, right? We have home icon, we got quantitative, we have circle, news, and mine. We just went over home. So I'm going to click on quantitative. Now, this is where you see all the different cryptocurrencies. Like what you mean? You Bitcoin, we got that. Doge is right there. Dot, Ethereum, like what you looking for? All the top coins are here. Royal Q and Binance only provided 80 of the top cryptocurrencies for Royal Q to trade with. All right, these are coins that have been tested, and they didn't just pop up yesterday. Like that's not what we're doing over here. We got the best altcoins, the best stable coins, the best of the best. Shiba, like what you need. It's right here. Even the stuff you don't know about, it's all right here. These are the top ranked coins in the crypto space. They're all right here. So half the work's been done for you, okay? So now you can see all the coins here. Now, when you select the coin, that's when you see start trading for you. See all these red boxes next to these names? These are coins that are currently in action, right? So I'm gonna do a tour first, and I'm gonna show you quickly how to set up your trade settings and all that. Okay, mind you, I got a YouTube video that breaks down all of this, and I'm gonna drop that in the link. Cool. I mean, in the chat, real quick. Okay. Now let's click on the third icon on the bottom of my screen, the one that had like a world with a circle on it. A world with a circle, a globe with a ring around it called circle. Okay, I'm clicking on circle. Now this is where all the professional traders are set up. You see this? So they all go by their own names. Like we got QQ Circle, we got Auto Sultan. We got a bunch of people. Like okay, these are the ones that are killing the game. Crypto Bull. So these are the professional traders that have put in some really dope copy trades, or they've given their robots like the best instruction, and they're turning out a crazy profit. Now let me click on QQ Circle real quick, all right? So look at this number right here in blue. This is how much profit this person's strategy in Royal Q has made. It's made 39,413%. God, you know I'm not gonna slap my mama, but that's how intense that is. That's a lot of money. Now I'm gonna click on this number real quick and see the breakdown. So this here tells me that on Binance, or the Binance exchange, when he was trading a crypto called Mana, which is currently really hot right now. Like y'all hear me talk about the metaverse all the time, right? So I posted this article. Okay, see, now I'm going left. But I'm gonna just tell y'all real quick. There was a piece of digital land that was sold for $2.4 million, and they've used Mana as the coin, and it was sold in Decentraland. But I digress. Okay, so this trader made 1,182% trading off of Mana. Okay, now you can see his stats for each of these coins. So if you know nothing about none of these coins and you're like, I don't know which one to pick, I don't know, you could just hit that blue button on the bottom that says sync strategy. And then you're going to say, listen, I got $1,000. So only buy for me with $10 increments. And I just want you to trade on 2 coins. So his top 2 coins are exactly what the robot's going to copy. It's going to copy those 2 coins. Let's go back and see what they are. So Mana and Solana is going to copy those, and it's going to trade on those for you exactly the way this professional would have traded. You see how stupid this is? I'm trying to contain my excitement. Hallelujah. Y'all. So that's what the professional settings is like. Like this is what the professional list is like. Like you go through them, you see what you want. So if you're somebody who's like, yo, I just want to mess with Cardano, or you got a few names in the crypto in cryptocurrency, and you're like, yo, I want those coins. I want to see who's killing it the most in those coins. Just go through these people. Look at their stats and pick that person. You see what I'm saying? Like they thought of everything. They thought of everything. If you're a professional trader, or even if you're somebody who's not a professional trader but you have experience, Royal Q is the best tool you can get because it can handle everything for you more efficiently than you ever would as a human. It takes out all the emotional mess. Like you don't have to make no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You can sleep and it's still working for you. Oh, Father God, like they thought of everything. And if you're clueless, guess what? They got built-in traders right here for you. Woo, I'm trying to contain my excitement. All right. So on to the next button. So to the right of circle is news, right? I'm gonna click on news. Now this is where people just telling you, this is where the robot is telling you, hey, I bought this for you at this amount. I sold it for you at this amount. So it stays giving me stats. Like you can see the timestamps and everything. It's telling me who did what, when, where, all of it, right? So when I get up, this is exactly what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 200 messages because my bot, I call him Seth. Seth's been working. He take care of me. Okay, so next thing, like there's so many features here. I can't go through all of them, but I want you to know the important ones. So now I'm gonna click on mine. It's on the bottom right, the last icon on the bottom right of my screen. I'm clicking on mine. Now this is where it's gonna tell me all I need to know. See where it says assets? That's $134, right? Most people are gonna leave $20 or $30 in there because that's the salary that we're giving the robot. That's the performance fee. That's the trading fuel. That's where that's where Royal Q is taking their 20% out of. Now, when my affiliate bonuses start coming in, this is where they sit because Royal Q can't move money in and out of my account. So they sit over here. See that $134? It's gonna keep sitting over there. Mind you, I started at 20, but every day somebody's putting money in my account. so I typically move this money out when I get to, like $500 or whatever. But basically, this is where it's getting the 20% from. This is also where when somebody signs up under you, the money populates over here. My bad, let me go back. Okay? So it's here. You're also going to see, what am I going to show you? This is also where you can log out from, by the way. You can click on the very bottom sentence that says, a bottom line that says system setting. Click on that. This is where you would log out from. All right? So basically, that's a quick tour. That's exactly what you need to know over here. One more thing I want you to know is if you had any other questions and you're trying to figure out what to do, just click on more and you can click on quantitative class. It goes through all the questions for you right here. Everything. What's Royal Q? What's quantitative trading? What's prime principal income, floating losses, trading strategies, all of that, because they know somebody's not listening. So that's here. If you did have questions, they got you too. All you got to do is go back to mine and then just click on Royal Q feedback. And then they just ask your question over there. Plus they got articles. You see what I'm saying? Like they knew. They knew who they was dealing with. So yeah. And as promised, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when when this robot is trading for you, right? So you can see over here, I got mad coins and a lot of them are in the negative, but I'm not mad. You know why? Because I know that it's just letting me know that the market is moving. Right now it's moving down, but that doesn't mean I lost money. These are what you call floating losses. Let me break this down a little more. I'm going to click on AVAX, right? AVAX. I'm clicking on that. So just look at this real quick. You see these numbers moving. You're like, oh my gosh, what the hell is this? I'm going to just break down one concept for you. I wanted to explain how this robot only makes you a profit. It is not designed to make you a loss. However, it is going to show you what's going on in the market, right? So take a look at 131, right? Underneath that, it says average price. Underneath that, it says 117, and that's the current price, all right? The difference between these two is what's reflected in that negative number you see moving up and down. That negative 11, it's letting me know that, listen, you bought this at $131, or that's how much you got, right? The market's moving down right now. So the difference from the price you bought it and the current price is a decrease of 11% in the price. But that doesn't mean I lost some money. It's just letting me know that that's the price right now. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I wanted to put in settings, like when you first get, like, let me go back real quick. Let me just get a coin I'm not trading on. See the ones that got the 0 on the right, 0%? It means I'm not messing with them right now, right? So let me click on hot. Click on hot. This is what it looks like, just fresh, right? So I'm going to click on trade settings on the bottom real quick. So these are the default settings. I'm going to go over this real quick, but if you need more of an understanding of this, I promise you, I got a whole video on YouTube breaking it down just real slowly for the person who knows nothing about trading, because that's what I would have liked when I started this out and I was figuring it out myself. Okay, so the first buying amount is $10, right? You can't go below $10, people. Can't be that cheap. It's $10, right? You can go up to 50, you can go up to 100, but $10 is the minimum. This is you telling the robot that, hey, listen, I know you're not going to take my $1,000 and just run it the way I would do. Like, you're not going to just throw it all in one coin because it's hot right now. You're going to buy it for me in increments, right? So I want you to buy it for me in $10 increments of that $1,000 that I'm putting aside, right? So we're set on that. We never click that second line that says open position double. That just means instead of $10, it's gonna double your money to 20. My whole thing is if I wanted 20, I would have put 20. Like, we good. So margin call limit. That's telling me that that's me telling the robot that, listen, when the market goes left and it's not working for me, like when it's going against you and it's all negative, I want you to go ahead and buy all these coins when they're on the cheap, when they are discounted, when they are, on clearance. Basically, this is why those who know are excited when the market goes down, because it's an opportunity for you to go and just shop. All right, these are Black Friday prices right here. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's say Bitcoin was $54,000 today. Okay, cool. My $10 is gonna get me $10 worth of that of Bitcoin at that price. But tomorrow, oh my goodness, if by God's grace it went down to $48, guess what? I'm gonna put this robot's gonna buy the crap out of that. My $10 is not gonna get me even more Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? Plus, not only am I getting more for that same $10, but now I can average out my prices. Be like, yo, for $10, I bought it at $10 before, and the price was $54,000, and I bought it again for another $10 or $20, whatever, and this time it was $48. To find out how much Bitcoin you actually have, they're gonna use dollar cost average and be like, all right, we're gonna find out the average of the two. Let's call it $50,000. So now my Bitcoin is worth $50,000. Okay, so but the reason you would want to know that is because now when the market goes up to 60,000, it's because of that. They're looking at it from 10,000, from 50,000 up to 60,000. That's a $10,000 increase in the price of Bitcoin, which means your money's gonna move up by significant percentage as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, they thought of everything. I got a whole video on this too. Like, you guys, like, I'm really taking care of you. Like, if you're missing it now, because it's a lot of information, I completely get it, and I'm so sympathetic, but you get to go back and watch my YouTube videos specifically on the Royal Q app, okay? So I just want to cover it real quick. So the whole position take profit ratio is what I'm telling the robot, like, when to take profit from me. I'm telling it, listen, you bought this coin for me at $10. All right, cool. The moment it goes up by, let's say, by the moment it goes up to $11, get ready to take a profit. Don't play no games. Get ready to take a profit. Don't wait till it gets to $15. When it looks at $1 more, sell it off for me. All right, and that's exactly what it does. That's why when you were looking at my profit margins, you see 10 cents here, 30 cents there, because I said, listen, when the price goes up by 1.3%, my dude, sell it. Okay, so I don't need to be that person that's holding a coin and today goes up 10%, the other day goes up 50%. We're all excited about Shiba and this coin, other coin, but you didn't make no money. You didn't make no money, right? You saw it go up and you're excited, but you didn't sell at the right time. The robot's taking care of it for me right now. All day, every day. Remember that day, that return when I showed you guys it was $112? That was off of Shiba. Thank you very much. And that was just on a little bit of money. That's not even what I really got. But anyway, let me stay focused. So then we got, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling the robot, when the price goes up by this percentage, get ready to take a profit. It's not going to take a profit per se, because it's smart enough to know that, okay, let's say it keeps going and it goes past 1.3. Let's say it goes till 4 or 5. It's going to wait until the second line. You see where that line says, hold position, take profit, call back, and it says 0.3%. So this is me saying, listen, when the price goes up, keep your eyes open. The moment it comes down by 0.3%, let's say, in a practical example, I spent $10 on a coin. It went up to 11. Then it went up to 12. It's chilling at $12.50 right now. Let's say I tell this robot, listen, the moment it comes down by 30 cents, sell it. So if it's at $12.50 or $12.30, whatever I said, and the price starts to come down, the moment it comes down to 12, from $12.30, it's going to sell, which means it's going to take a $2 profit from me. So it's going to give me back $12. I gave it 10, it came back with 12 because I got that $2 profit. You see what I'm saying? So it's smart. It figured it out. It's accounting for every situation, every kind of market, good, bad, and ugly, all of it, right? We said when the price goes up, we've given it instructions on when to take a profit for us. We also said, listen, when the price goes down, we need you to buy for us. Now, let me get into more details about that. I'm going to click on margin configuration, right? So what this says is, I told the robot to buy for me 7 times when the market goes down. Now, this is the engine of of Royal Q. This is where I give it specific instructions. I'm like, yo, just because the price went up by, like in this example, the first call is 3.5%. Just because the price went down by 3.5% doesn't mean I want you to throw all my money at it and buy it. Nah, like let's sit and watch how far down it goes, right? So when the price goes down in this example here by 3.5%, I want the robot to buy twice for me. These are just the default settings. These are not what I use because I'm like, for me now, they're trash. Plus, this is really like it's gonna eat up your funds real quick if you just leave these settings. Like you need to have proper money to use these settings. But just go with me because I just need this for explanation. The second call is at 4%, right? So this is me telling the robot that listen, when the price comes down again, after that 3.5%, if the price goes down an additional 4% for a total of 7.5% decrease in the price of this one coin, buy it some more for me. Remember, y'all, these are really good coins. These are established coins. They're not new. When they go down, they come up. Volatility is our friend because how else you gonna make a profit if it doesn't move down and up? Hello. So we're saying, listen, when the market goes down, we got a plan for that. We already set it up. These are our instructions. When it goes up, we have a plan for that. We know when it should take profit for us, right? And then rinse and repeat every day, all day, 365 days. Haven't I said this enough? The crypto market don't never close. 24/7 is open and working, 365. And we just paid for this robot for a whole year, so we better put it to work. So that's basically how this goes. All right. So there's no really point of me going through all the rest of it, but you get the drift. Like you understand what I'm saying. You catch my drift. So that's how you put settings in. This is what this robot does. Y'all see I got some coins running. It's putting in work. Just because it's a little down right now doesn't mean nothing. I'm not panicked. You know what I'm saying? So all these coins are right here. They're being traded on. They're making money. And then it shows me my balance right there on the bottom of the screen too. Y'all see that in green? It says my balance in Huobi is $917. Now that's another important thing. When you are trading, you don't never put all your money in a trade. Actually, the experts are like, no, you got to put only like 20% in trades. You got to hold on to the other 80%. Why? Because if the market goes down, you're going to want to take advantage of that. So now you got money on reserve so you can go in and buy some more, right? And really kill the market. And if the market's going all the way up and Shiba's booming or whatever, you want to be the person that has extra money to go and buy some more of the coin that's popping so that you can make a profit. You can put more money in knowing that it's going up. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I've really provided you with some clarity on how this app works, how this robot works, what the technology and the engine around this is like, how to share your link, where to share, how to check your stats. All of it is right here. And again, if you know nothing at all and nothing else that I said has hit your ears, get this part. You can click on circle and you can pick a pro to do all of it for you. And you just get the